Good evening, everybody. Welcome to America's Third Party and Freedom Friday. I'm David Sponheim, and this is the beginning of our show. Yeah. We got a lot of things going on in the pre-show. We brought in a couple links and found out some information, and we're going to be talking about a lot of things. One of them is that the U.S. Coast Guard is facing growing costs of protecting the Mar-a-Lago resort during Trump's visits. And as you know, he spends much of his time there. Majority of his time is probably at Mar-a-Lago relative to his stays in the White House. So we're not really sure how much time he's actually spent in the White House. And his wife is not in the White House, so we're paying for her security detail in New York City, which is huge, $1 million a day. But now the Coast Guard dispatches helicopters, patrol boats, and anti-terrorism teams for round-the-clock patrols, said the service's top official. And Trump doesn't seem to care that he goes on vacation all the time and plays golf. So it's become kind of a disaster in the works. A man who's spent more in the short time he's been president than Obama spent in 2 years on vacations. And when he made fun of Obama playing golf, he's already been golfing over, 18 times so far? Maybe 19, maybe 20, who knows? Anyway, that's a problem. There's a story that came from one of our viewers, Jackson69, where he's noticed a lot of cameras going up in his neighborhood. More and more surveillance is happening across the board. Take a look. Connecting. For some reason that's not playing, so I'm just going to back out of it. Take it over here. Play it over there.
This thing ain't gonna get stopped by too much. Dave, what's up? What's up, ATP supporters? Everybody in the room? Shout out Jackson69 checking in. Hey Dave, what's up? What's up, ATP supporters? Everybody in the room? Shout out Jackson69 checking in. My weekly video blog for the ATP channel. We're gonna do this at least once a week, Dave. Alright? Promise. But I'm out, I talked to you last about chemtrails, but I'm out today even looking at some more fucking disturbing shit. And this is close to home. I mean, real close to home. But check this big motherfucker out here. Oh, I'm sorry about the swearing. They make these right by my house. Look at the size of this son of a gun. That would scoop up a car or two, I think. This thing is huge. I'm doing my bike today, doing some cardio work, so we're gonna. We got like 4 miles in. I'm gonna take a ride down by there. You know what that is? Look at the size of this big boy. That's got to be at least 3.5, 4 stories high. This thing ain't gonna get stopped by too much. I'll tell you that. Just like you, Dave. Won't stop. Can't stop. It's the other way around. But anyway, let me get back to the point of my video. You can find her. We converted over to new cameras that surveil all our intersections now. And it's kind of busy traffic right now. I think there's a baseball game a little bit. What? You can see way up there. We got one. Way up on the post that overlooks the whole intersection. Then on each stoplight we got fucking plate readers now. They can actually fucking see your plate. I don't know if I'm zoomed in too close. My fucking face. But I'll try to get a picture of one here. It's on this one right there. Right by the sign, Miller Parkway. If you look to the left, right, no, I'm zooming all the way. It's right. Well, you get it right up with the yellow light in that stop. That fucking thing can read your license plate now. Got it on all 4 of them. There's one right over here too. So, welcome to Freedom Friday. Have a good one, Dave. We'll check in later.
Definitely. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's that definitely, Jackson 69, it gave us a clue as to how much they are really monitoring our lives. And they're sticking it to us, basically. We're encountering nothing but problems with the police state forming under Donald Trump. They're having problems in, they're having problems in Paris. The Muslims are reacting to the hard right-wing politics of Marine Le Pen as the president's race continues to heat up. Terrorism, socialism, national socialism, and the prospects for economic liberalization really is hard to understand. Paris has, or actually France has these laws that keep people working forever. And they have all kinds of labor laws which prevent a lot of people who are immigrants from getting jobs. And it's become an economic problem that's resulted in a political problem. And now the backlash of the people that are disagreeing with Marine Le Pen. She was attacked on stage the other day by a woman who was topless, wearing some ink on her chest and throwing flowers at her. I mean, a lot of things are happening. Okay, I've got a situation where we're running, obviously, a show, and we believe that we have a virus or something in our main computer, but I'm still limping along and doing the show despite that fact. And we just clicked on a link on Google's main page, and it directed me to some lover's site. And Dark Engine just said that he's not getting that lover's site. So I've got some sort of a virus in my computer, and I've reloaded Firefox 3 times the past couple days, and it doesn't seem to go away. And my antivirus or my anti-malware program says that it doesn't exist. So I'm still debating. I'm thinking of striking this entire drive with a Linux system, but getting another computer to run our show off Windows. I may factory restore the whole thing, yeah, eventually. Yeah, well, if I wiped the drive 5 days ago and reinstalled, it would have taken a day of reinstalling. And who wants to do that? Yeah, I will download malware, anti-malware. You know, I'm going to do that right now. There's no reason why I should be plagued with this. Okay, there's a couple of them. Could you give me the specific, because malware, anti-malware, there's like 12 of them. Yeah, that alone won't get me there. Bleeping computer is good to Dave. Yeah. Epic based on the Chromium model? Really? Okay. Interesting. Epic privacy browser, secure Chromium based web browser. Okay. Yeah, I might as well try doing that. Download Epic now. Yeah. Let's do it. Epic setup. Yeah. I would like to do that, because I'd like to say goodbye to Firefox, and hopefully that will get rid of my problem, but I don't know. I mean, this seems to be a system-wide problem. Okay, Dave. Only use malware bytes. Okay. That's the only program you need. Okay, let's take a look. Malware bytes. We've got a radio talk show tonight from 8 to 8:30. If you want to write this number down, you can actually be one of the 2 callers that are going into our show if you've got some serious questions about what we're doing and want to find out how you can, you can better your country by voting third party. I'll try that. Thanks for the tip. Yeah, malwarebytes.com. Got it. Got a couple things coming in that should help the computer. Yeah, cool. Thank you. I like free software. I don't know who doesn't like free software. One of my programs, Komodo, started charging. So we decided to switch gears and go to another antiviral. But yeah, David, 11 p.m. for you, right? East Coast people, yeah. Trump trying to make you kosher and send you to casinos. You see a lot of yeah, Bill O'Reilly's not going to be working very much anymore. He's apparently lost his job, so maybe you should take a vacation and go to some strip clubs and get all that sexual energy, the frustration out of his system. You live on the right coast, that's right. Trump Emperor says, hey, Trump, it's Tater. Mark Vaughn banned my username because I support you. I mean, hey, Dave. Wow. Hey, Tater. Potato Girl is in as Trump Emperor now. It's amazing how you've been banned, and so many people who support us have been banned for no reason by the Mark Vaughn network. Well, that's a really good tip. I went there and downloaded them. Doesn't seem to want to download. All right. Nicola Sturgeon accused of neglecting, okay. Diet soda and dementia? Interesting. Wow. There it is, finally hooked. Good. Windows executable. Hopefully that'll work. Well, he had a huge number of 70-year-old people watching him. Oh, did you hear Bill O'Reilly? He's so funny the way he makes fun of those people. Did you see him making fun of Maxine Waters' wig? Oh, that was so funny when someone makes fun of a wig. Oh. They're sitting in their chairs wondering, yeah, what's Bill going to say now? Making fun of a brown wig. You got to reach really low to do that.
Who made fun of it?
Well, Bill O'Reilly was making fun of Maxine Waters' brown wig.
Out.
Yeah, Bill's out, but he's still very much alive, which means he could be very damaging with his mouth. If somebody picked him up and, like on the Playboy channel, he could have his show right next to a strip joint, with women around that he could objectify and say, hey, baby, how you doing? And then he could do his thing.
You're looking good all the time.
Yeah, you're looking good, yeah. Like he was going to hook up with one of these people,
He's not attractive.
Did I ever think about going into show business? No, I'm not in any way talented. The talented one is my sister. She's in show business. She's got all kinds of things going on, acting, you name it. She's super talented. Me, I struggle. Strippers want business too, yeah. I have a lot of talents. Thank you. Let's see if that made it. That did work. We're going to run malware bytes while we're doing the show. I'm at my wit's end with this thing. I absolutely have to do something. It's ridiculous. Thank you, Dark Engine, for checking that link. I apparently am being hit with malware here. And I'm looking for new computers, so there are some options for us. We are going to probably get a new computer, and I kind of like to experiment with Linux. People say, yeah, get Linux running, and it never has any problems. Hey, freedom is something, we all expect in our life, because we were raised in a country that claims to be free. But if you go out and try to do something and behave differently than other people and step out of your little safety zone, say you're really upset at Trump and you really don't want him to have 38 trademarks, one of which is a Chinese trademark for Trump escort service. And you run out there saying, stop the Trump escort service. Stop Trump escort service, because he has this Trump escort service in China. They make money on women and women are making money doing escorting. If you know what I mean. I mean, I don't have to go into detail to explain what escort service is. Yeah, Ubuntu's a very good one, they say, yeah. Okay, forget the malware crap. Well, believe me, I'll get Epic going right away, but I kind of wanted to, while I downloaded. Epic is up. Okay, good. Let me execute it right now. Thank you very much for the reference. I'm installing Epic, and let's see if we can get rid of Vaughn. Get rid of Firefox. I would love to see Vaughn behave properly and not censor people trying to come in here. Mark Vaughn tweeted, Dave's IQ is half of mine. Really? Well, he's very jealous because he's living in a state of guilt because he makes a lot of money censoring us. I'm on Epic is on proxy. I've done my defragging. Yeah, my hard drive is pretty nice. The Epic thing, yeah. Epic browser right here. I can do that much. I'm still functional at that level. There's the Epic browser. That was referred to me just by a few minutes ago by a very important person here. David used Arc Antergos. It's like Arc Linux, but with an installer. Misanthropy. Antergos. I didn't know about Antergos. We're learning so much about this stuff tonight, you know? You're on Chromebook, won't work. Okay, yeah, it won't work on Chromebook. Let's see if there's something that's telling me something here. Installing Epic right now. Good. And I'm installing malware too. Malwarebyte. Fantastic. Keep your browsing and search a secret. Don't keep Epic a secret. Talk about it. Okay, we're talking about it. There you go. Up and running. Okay. I'll close the tabs. We're loading. We'll see if this makes a difference. Security. That's what matters most, right? Using the Chrome browser. Okay, Vaughn. Yeah, we're trying to make this happen. So you've been, apparently Guest 382 has been doxing us, and he's upset because he's been pushing our address out there all over the internet, and he wants to get paid from Mark, who he says owes him $240. He claims that Mark has been doxing us. Yeah. And, it's hard to believe all this is happening. And we've been dealing with this censorship for some time, so we're going to have to bridge past the censorship eventually and figure a way to reach the world audience that obviously wants to chat with us. Okay. Okay, Malwarebytes has already blocked a website.
Threat has been detected.
And then the threat detected by Avast. Outbound. Okay. Well, aren't I a little bundle of joy here? This is incredible. I can hardly even imagine being attacked by more stuff at one time in one show. Chrome Dome, Dowser, yeah. Well, what I was going to do, I ran a 30-minute show last night as a promo. And I'm going to start another show in 8 minutes, which will be uploaded to YouTube. And it's something that I think really, gives us a chance to actually do short formats for people so they understand where we're coming from. Just to give you knowledge of what we're all about. I'm a centrist. I believe that America can be socially liberal in some areas without charging the American taxpayer, because I'm also a fiscal conservative as well as a social liberal. So I really think that there are some ways that we can solve the homeless problem if we get creative. But the people in charge, the two-party system that we have running our country right now, they have too many strings attached to every vote that they put out. That's the problem. Their votes are bought, and our country's politics is owned. And one of the biggest things that I've become aware of is, wow, yeah, there's something going on with System 32. Website blocks, all kinds of things going on. Malwarebytes is picking it up right now. Well, the fact of the matter is, yeah, I have scan results already. Wow. Bad people deal in a currency. It's called money. I know this sounds a little weird, but it's very simplistic, but bad people deal in a currency called money. We know what money is. We all need money. We're not bad people. But they live in the world of money, so they can buy anything they want, including people. Whereas good people who want to form a political movement, they have no currency. There's no currency for good, kind gestures. I mean, somebody told my sister today that she's very pretty. And she was kind of taken aback. She's like, what's your angle? You know? And I said, well, maybe this checker at the market was just complimenting because she really does find you very pretty. It's a simple compliment. There is no currency to measure kindness, whereas there is currency to measure dirty deeds done dirt cheap with money. And that invariably is the big force we're bucking up against. In reality, these people who have absolute control over our country are doing the dastardly deeds because people need money. And they're easily swayed. They're easily buyable. Okay. No tracking. Very cool. See if that'll work. See if it even works. If we can get this pop-up to work, it's working. Wow. Okay, bye-bye Firefox. Hello, malware detector and Epic. Cool. Thank you. All right, this is Epic. I'm enjoying this. Is it working? Yeah. It may give me some stability here, but it's still running my browser at 98%. But I have a feeling I've got browsers running in the background that are taking up a lot of my space. I did grab those links earlier there. Nicola Sturgeon accused of neglecting the day job for jaunt to the U.S. She was told to stop gambling with Scotland's future as she took her crusade for independence to the United States. I don't think Scotland should have independence personally, but I supported the Brexit. I think right now, the people of Scotland were questioned last year as do they want to leave the British Union, and they said no. But it's interesting to note that during this time when the Brexit is going on, it's not a time to break up a nation. Really? Russian military planes fly by Alaska. Your computer has alerted us it's been infected with a virus. Ah, support. Okay. I don't have the name right now. Scan complete, view scan details. Doesn't seem to be telling me what it is. All right, well, the Malwarebytes is doing something. I'm not sure what, but it's helping. Okay, we're getting ready to the end of this 30-minute segment. Don't worry, be happy, says Dave. I want to share this with you. My grandfather worked every day of his life. Even when he was dying, he kept waking up and saying he had to go to work. He made money. He was a good guy. Just saying, some people work hard, become wealthy. Well, therein lies the problem. Whenever I start talking about money, people think I'm anti-money. I'm just saying that people who work on I don't know. Firefox 53 seems to be new. I don't know what the deal is. But people who work on a regular basis and save their money and should be proud of their wealth. I'm not trying to say you can't earn money or make a lot of money. I'm not even saying you can't be greedy. I'm saying that because we're all hooked to this idea of money ruling our life, the almighty dollar, this is almost bizarre. We have no currency of kindness and goodness. There's no currency to make you go, yeah, tell other people about America's third party. I can't pay you. What the hell?
I'm shaving my mustache. Did you know that D.C. was a sanctuary city?
D.C.
Washington, D.C. is
a sanctuary city.
And
Yeah,
Sessions is running around saying, "Stop being a lawless city."
Yeah.
Stop. Why doesn't he fix it?
Sessions can't even get his own house in order. Yeah. Sessions is a willful liar. He perjured himself twice in a Senate subcommittee hearing, and he hasn't been charged with perjury. Yeah, well, my privacy plugins should still be at work too. I don't know, Misanthropy. You downloaded the new version too. All I can tell you is this is pretty weird. I've got dysfunctional things going on, but I've got a lot of help from you guys. I think I've got a new browser I can work with. But when I go there and say type into LOL, I'm a guest. So I have to get into the chat room over at Vaughn, and then I have to get my password out, so I'm not going to do that. So as much as I like Epic, I'm going to exit the browser. I'm going to keep that as my option browser. And we're going to start the show over in our backup show. At this time, we're going to sign off. And again, coming up at 8 o'clock, we'll have a call-in time for our Blog Talk Radio show, and we can go there at that time. But right now, I'm going to sign off and come back on another computer and restart this computer after all these updates have occurred. And, well, maybe I shouldn't do that. Hang on. Now, every time I start Firefox. Yeah, I've got a couple things that are just not clicking here. Yeah, I think a restart might be in order here. So what I'm going to do is sign off right now, and I will be right back with the show. We'll be up and running again, and record the second 30 minutes like we did last night. All right, thank you. Be back in just a bit. Refresh.